Hey everyone. All right, so good morning. This morning, I've been wanting to do this vlog for a while, and it's the number one thing that helped me grow spiritually. So besides becoming aware and developing awareness over the last like 15 years, the second thing that had a huge part for me to understand my spiritual path and just explode and connect with the divine and connect with my guides. And like, if you look at my wall, all of these guardians, they're angels, there's deities on my wall. All of these, I call them my Ascension Team. So you can see them all there. So they are all part of my Ascension Team, and I have developed my skill of channeling, which is basically telepathic communication with all of these deities, to a T. I can now tap into their energy very quickly and start a telepathic conversation on what's my highest good, what should I do here. And it's only telepathy, but you feel it as well. Now, what totally the number one thing that helped me get here where I am today is journaling. Now, I journal so much that it was starting to get expensive. So these books that you can buy from Chapters, like, I guess I don't have any down here right now, but you know those it was starting to get expensive. That's how much I was journaling, and the pages just weren't big enough. So one thing, if you want to journal a lot, and I journal every day pretty much, I would say, but when I'm channeling, I write a lot. So the cheapest way to journal is I just now take, like you'll see, I just put a staple in lined paper. I just take a bunch of like lined paper. I bought this from Staples here in Canada, and I just take some sheets out. I staple them together, and then I begin to journal. Like, I do that a lot. Like here, this is one that I finished, and it doesn't take me long. This is another one that I finished. So if you look into my closet, I have hundreds of these books. So that is a really inexpensive way to journal. If you want to just start, you don't have to go out and spend money on an expensive book. If you want to, if that makes you feel good, go for it. Now, how do you journal? I journal in a few different ways. Sometimes I just pick up the pen and I start writing. That's called channeling, but I've developed that skill, okay? The best way to begin to journal, I love to use color. So if you look at my journal here, I write, and then I also have these colors where I'll like just highlight, and then I'll mind map and just write little things out. So when you begin a journal, think of it kind of like a vision board. So what you want to do is you want to kind of divide and put your categories in it for love, for travel, if that's what you want. So for love, for travel, for finances, money is always important, right? And if you want to, let's say you want to pay off all your debts, or you want a new home. So break it up in categories. For me this year, there were 4 different categories. So the theme for 2020 for me is silence. I want to really, this year, when I'm around my friends, I want to be the most silent person in the room, and I want to just listen. I started doing this last year, and man, silence, there's so much in silence. There's so much peace, even for the other person who's talking. When you begin to practice silence, holy, the answers come to you, and the answers aren't reactionary. Like when we're having a conversation with somebody else, often we want to solve their problems, or we start inflicting what we think is right, and it may not be what's right for them. So anyway, so for me, I always have a main theme as well. So my main theme for 2020 is carrying on from last year, and it's practicing and really getting in tune with silence and listening. Second is I want to embrace my feminine energy. We're all born with feminine energy, and then we end up becoming more male because that's what society is all about. But this year, I am only going to work. Oh, I'll have a balance between male and female, but I'm really honing in to my feminine energy. Hence, I began to make more coffee because I enjoy it. Feminine energy is everything soft, right? And I've been doing more of my sprays and my creams and all of that. So that's for me. Second, my third thing this year is I really want to find love, long-term love, which will equal into marriage. That's something really new for me. And this year I really just want to open my feminine channels right up so that long-term love can come into my life and I can like settle down, and I want to travel with him. I want to like just have conversations with another person and not just myself. I think I've done that for 12 years and I'm good. I want to wake up next to somebody. I want to have that bond that like lovers have. I'm kind of ready for that. And the balance between male, female. I'm ready to share my life. And the last thing here, I circled it in red, is I would like to grow my YouTube channel. So if you can see, I've divided into 4. I think 4 is usually enough. You could do 5, but I feel like 3 or 4, you can really take your goals to another level. You don't want to overdo it because then you just don't get anywhere. You just get lost in the writing. And I think that's why people fail at journaling is they treat it like a vision board and they just put too much on there. So next what you want to do, once you have your themes, like your kind of broad themes, you want to narrow them down. And how I narrow them down, I'm going to do another video on this too, is I take my themes and I break them up into almost a mind map. So here I took feminine energy, and then I broke it down to what does feminine energy mean to me. Feminine energy means be more loving, be soft, beautiful, beauty. Hence I sprayed my face with my toner. And the super external stuff for me is get back into like dressing nice. I haven't in so long. Get out to the gym, get lean, put on makeup, do your hair. See, all of this I never put importance to in the past because my business was important, my home was important, my child was important. But now with like this year and just I've developed myself to this person who wants to be more feminine now, and I want to do me first. So all of this, which I didn't think was important, nice clothes, makeup, all of that, I'm finding importance in it. So that is what journaling does. Journaling really allows you to take broad concepts and dive into them deep and break them down and look at them and see, okay, this is doable. Feminine energy, when I think feminine energy as a broad concept, it seems hard. But when you break it down into a mind map style, it's easy. Like today, beauty. I've already done it. I sprayed some toner on myself. The second thing here is my body, get lean. I'm going to the gym at 11 today to do a CrossFit workout. And that's it. I hope that helps. Start journaling. It is so important to spiritual and self growth. I hope that helps. If you liked it or if you have anything that you use for self-love, growth, spiritual growth, any type of growth, comment below. I would love to read your comments. Bye, guys.